Pat, I'd imagine for this franchise, it's just kind of a glass case of emotions kind of day.
Yeah, John, I guess you could say milk was a bad choice here. I think Magic fans probably need something stronger. You know, this was one of those days you all kind of knew it was coming, right? But then it gets here, and you feel a little bit unprepared because who knew that Nikola Vucevic was going to get traded? Nobody was talking about that. And you just think back to everything that Magic fans have gone through. I mean, Dwight Howard leaves, 2012, all those years in the lottery, they can't land that star. Finally make the playoffs again, and then in the last couple of years, it's felt like everybody keeps getting hurt. So at a certain point, you just got to shrug it off and laugh, and it felt like everybody had their own way of coping today.
The Magic are blowing it up.
I copyrighted that. You can't use it.
Jeff Weltman executing a complete rebuild at Thursday's trade deadline. We saw Aaron Gordon and Evan Fournier coming.
Evan accelerates into the middle. Evan off the glass and in for the lead.
Based on recent comments, so did they.
I mean, if it's the end, it's the end, you know, but I obviously love the franchise and the city.
But Vooch, I'm not sure anyone was ready for that.
Lays it in. A beautiful move by Vucevic.
Including Terrence Ross.
Ross with the steal. He's off to the races. He throws it down.
Ross letting his emotions out via a series of GIFs on social media. Magic fans vented as well.
This needs to stop. It needs to stop. It's hurting my feelings.
Let's trade all of our all-stars for players that are always injured to go along with the players we already have that are always injured.
Evan Fournier, I'm real disappointed in that. They basically traded us. They basically got rid of him for 2 bags of chips. Like, what the hell?
In the end, this really shouldn't surprise anyone, but it hits a little different when the rebuild officially begins. Some might say it never ended.
I gotta say, I was a little surprised by all the negative reaction I was seeing from Magic fans because the last couple of years, I think this is what a lot of people wanted. You know, the Magic were, a late seed getting into the playoffs, first round exit, would only win 1 game. It wasn't going anywhere. But that's the thing. When it's finally real, you knew the Magic haven't been good this season. Well, now they're going to be really, really bad. Might not win another game the rest of the season. Focused all on the future and finding that draft pick. They need a star. Now they got the assets to go out and get one.
Yeah, the price of chips also went up, I guess, a little bit there, Pat. Now, like I said, these 3 guys did help define an era of Magic basketball that it did see them make consecutive playoff appearances. So how do you ultimately think their tenures will be remembered here?
Yeah, I think something that stands out is something that Nikola Vucevic recently posted to his social media account, that he came here a boy and leaves a man. I mean, all 3 of Evan Fournier, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic really grew up here, spent the early stages of their career here, built lives here, became parts of the community. And that's what you heard from them leading up to this trade deadline. We were able to talk to Evan Fournier and Aaron Gordon about this week, and they were incredibly candid about the emotions that they felt about the possibility of leaving. I mean, Fournier talked about raising his family. Gordon talked about the struggles trying to win here, wanting it so badly, and it just never seemed to happen for them. We didn't really get that goodbye with Nikola Vucevic, and he's the one that's truly going to define the era. I mean, a 2-time All-Star, really was the reason that this front office had the faith to even, run this thing back the last couple of years, make that playoff push. They saw the writing on the wall. It had to come to an end at some point. Got to say goodbye in a certain sense, and I think we're all feeling right now is that these guys are human. They're not just trade assets. These are real people that we all got to know here, John, the last few years, and they will be missed.